Hello everyone, welcome back to the Comic Book Corner, and this is your host, Spider Slayer. I'm back from vacation, everyone, so that's why I haven't done a video in about a week. So I'm sorry if I haven't done any weekly hauls or shared any other information with you, but again, I was on vacation, spent some time with the family, so today I'm going back to work, and basically I wanted to get a video out there for you. And today's video is Comic Book Corner going old school episode 2. Today we will be talking about X-Men issue number 281. And if you are subscribed to CCC Comic Community Central, which is the other channel I do videos on, the channel's creator was Dark Avenger C86. You might want to check that out because I did basically a crossover with this comic and X-Men number 1 from issue from the 1990s, 1991. I kind of did a review on this one. So on this channel, I'm going to do a review on this one. And if you guys want to check that one out, you can go to Comic Community Central and look for that video. It's called Going Retro Episode 1. But here on Comic Book Corner, we are focusing on X-Men issue 281. The time where two teams, there was one team and now there was two teams. And this team consists of Storm and Jean Grey, Colossus, Archangel, I'm trying to remember the other characters, but this was a monumental time in the X-Men series. This particular issue here, I remember I reserved it. It was a big deal. I got it signed. You can see up there, and I have the signatures, the artist's little picture there of authenticity. Sorry, can't say that right. Again, his name is, I think it's Willis or Willis Portisano. Not sure if I said that right, but his art is very similar to Jim Lee's art. But I remember at the time that, you know, X-Men was huge, huge. I mean, with that X-Men number 1 that I just showed you, there was variant covers. People were on the waiting list for this. This was such a high demand for these comics. It was hard to get these particular books. I mean, you can see in the corner it says Mutant Milestone. I mean, huge deal for the X-Men at the time. Like 2 teams, oh my God. This was on the breakthrough of, you know, all the X-Men books that we have now. You know, because back then there was X-Force, and then there was Uncanny X-Men, and then it became 2 teams, and there was X-Men and Uncanny X-Men, and now you got all the X-Men books. Now there's so many X-Men books. I don't even know where to begin. I don't even read X-Men anymore. But yeah. So anyway, this particular story, you can see here. You know, here's another guy, Iceman, is included in the team. It's basically cover right here. We can see that right there, full cover. Very nice. Price of the comic back then, $1. Can you imagine if comics were $1 still? Like, what a great price point. $1. I probably had to pay a little bit more for this because it was signed. But basically in this issue, the art is very good, very similar to Jim Lee's art. Jim Lee, I think, was involved with this particular story. Yeah, he was involved in the plot, and you can see here that the art is very, very well done, very well done. But in this issue here, I mean, you got Sentinels from another dimension. They're all hooked up and souped up, and the X-Men never fought these type of Sentinels before, and right now they're in another dimension. Meanwhile, Archangel, Storm, Cyclops, Jean Grey, they all had a meeting to meet up with Emma Frost, because she says something bad's going to happen, because she can, uh, telepathically sense things that was going on, and she's trying to get information from people. But in this issue, Emma Frost is obviously a lot more evil. She's part of the Hellfire Club at this time, so they're on different teams. But here's a picture of her right there, drawn very well, but just a lot more dark character. But it's a crazy issue because there's this battle between this guy, and I don't remember the guy's name, but he's wearing this crazy headgear. He's blocking all the powers from Jean Grey and Emma Frost, so they can't defeat him. And they're like, "Who is this guy? Whatever his name is, we can't stop him." And he's wearing this crazy, like, football gear. There he is right there. Very 90s art style, classic clothes and stuff like that. It's just, you can totally see its age, but again, great for its time. But this character here has basically, this character here is, I think, basically brought the Sentinels here. He controls them, and the X-Men aren't ready for this type of battle. And you can see that the Sentinels came through this portal, and the X-Men are battling them, and they can't stop them. And then all of a sudden here at the end of the issue, we come across that Jean Grey is battling one of the Sentinels, and she just can't handle it anymore. And all of a sudden she gets shot, and the Sentinel is like, "You shall never battle again. Target acquired. Target engaged. Termination sequence engaged." And little do we know is that this mystery guy has got his wish. Sorry about that. He's got his wish. Now he's destroyed one of the X-Men, and it's a sad day. And we can see that that in the end, that we see that Jean Grey supposedly perishes in this issue. So that's why it's such a big deal, because supposedly she dies. And Senator Kelly comes through the door, and all he cares about is, "Dude, you X-Men destroyed my place. You're gonna have to clean up this mess, and you're gonna pay dearly." Who cares? Jean Grey just died. Like, seriously? Who gives a crap about your place? But in the next issue, it says vengeance is ours. And I think in the next issue is the first appearance of Bishop. So that is another big issue in the Uncanny X-Men, and I might do a review on that one next, because that was pretty awesome. But this is just a brief review on this particular book. It was a really big deal, because this is the first time that this team is separate from the other X-Men, and they're doing a mission on their own, or somewhat of a mission. And again, I just wanted to share with you that it was signed, and it was a big deal at the time for the X-Men. We've always had so many events in the X-Men, especially recently with the new teams, or with the split of Cyclops and Wolverine. It's a big deal. Well, I'm going back in time when the original teams, one big team split up into two teams, but they still worked for the same cause. So if you guys can try to find this issue, I suggest pick it up. Nice dialogue there, great story for the money. Hey, $1, you can't miss it. So, this is it. And so if you guys are interested, pick up X-Men 281. I highly recommend it. And if you guys, again, haven't seen Comic Community Central, go check out that channel as well. And subscribe today to Comic Book Corner. And this is Spider Slayer saying thank you. Thank you for watching, and peace. And I'll talk to you guys soon.